1, 2, check, check. Hey guys, it's Guillaume, I'm back, and I will be with my friend Matthias 59 Perlen, ready to share some music and live jams with you to celebrate the end of 2024 under this last episode of STRØM of the year. So yeah, it went quite fast, right? 24, boom, over, almost. So remember, if you guys want to join, share a jam, share your gears, whatever, please reach out, and we will be looking forward to welcome you over in the new year for way more fun. So yeah, I should talk about who's gonna take over in not too long to talk about his own gears and process. And I'm talking about Dataruin. So Kylan, Dataruin is a good friend from USA. I met the man actually some years ago on Reddit, and it was quite cool, quite easygoing. The man reached out and said, hey, I kind of like the jam you just shared here and the workflow. Started to connect, to talk, and from then, we've been sharing on and off and just being casually good virtual friends, I think. And it's been just a pleasure to be able to having a sparring partner to be able to share thoughts and music and find out like how to become better at what we're doing already. And fun fact, actually, Kylan had me buying the Torso T1 back then. He's been jamming with it for quite some times, and I've been lurking it like, that device looks so nice and so handy for what I could use it for. And yeah, thanks to him, I got it a couple of months later, if not a year actually. And I've been super happy about that device. So Kai, thanks for all your good feedbacks and for showing me the way. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking right now, and I think that it's about time that Kylan just take over, and I'm out. See you in a little bit.
Hey everybody, my name is Kai, aka Dataruin. I am here today to show you my setup, how everything's routed. I'm sure you all know what the equipment is, but I'll give you that as well. And then play a quick jam for you, so I hope you enjoy. So this is my setup. I'm running Ableton Live for my DAW. I have the analog heat, the Digitact, Minilog XD. We have the Virus TI, the Octatrack, and the Digatone. So for my setup, I use the Digitact as mainly the source of drums, occasional vocal samples, and the Minilog is sequenced by the Digitact, and its outputs come into the Digitact's inputs. All of the sound from the Digitact goes into the analog heat, which can be a blessing and somewhat of a curse as well. Especially I use the analog heat for just like very, somewhat light distortion and also some compression, if you can approximate it on the heat. And also some high pass filter. I really like the filter on the heat. It works really well. So all of this, this whole section here, Minilog to Digitact, Digitact to analog heat, and the analog heat goes into the Octatrack. On the other side we have the Digatone. It's polyphonic, multi-timbre, as well as the Virus, which is a whole other beast by itself. Polyphonic, multi-timbre, like so many voices, it's pretty ridiculous. I like synthesizers with a lot of utility, and hence why I have the Virus. The Digatone is surprisingly very versatile, even Digatone 1. I know the second one just came out. So this is piped into the Digatone, and the Digatone is then taking all of that input into the Octatrack. Octatrack acts as kind of like a mixer effects station for me. And everything is kind of clocked by Ableton going into the torso. Currently, I'm not utilizing the torso very much. It's just kind of like an in-between thing right now. I would say the Minilog is a capable machine. It's kind of hard for me to get away from a certain sound that it produces, but some of the sounds that it does produce are just really beautiful. Also, this little joystick thing is pretty neat for some on-the-fly modulation of your sound. Yeah, it's a pretty basic setup. Sometimes I'll have the Octatrack play some longer atmospheric background sounds along with some vocal samples if need be. Occasionally I'll run into my vocal samples being too compressed or getting affected by the compressor approximation here on the analog heat. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I often start out with figuring out my drums. So I'll figure out, a rhythm first, and then I'll chain it with some kind of atmosphere, and from there I'll move on to adding like some bass, and then just filling in the gaps what needs to happen in the song. It kind of happens organically. I don't really ever start out with any kind of planned idea of what a track is going to sound like. I think a lot of us are like that. Although there are some people that have that awesome gift of being able to hear something and then produce what they hear. They already have that idea of that track in their mind, and then they can just kind of play it out like that. I think that's amazing. I wish I could do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of wrap up. I do light post-processing in Ableton. Some of the end of chain things that I use are Pro Q3 Fab Filter. I use the Ozone Elements 9. I also use Mixing Room's Bass Room and Mix Room. Wait, it's not by Mixing Room. Anyway, so Bass Room and Mix Room, I also use that. Glue compressor, and then a limiter at the end. So yeah, that kind of wraps it up. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'm usually pretty active there. So thank you. I hope you enjoy the set.
Hey guys, welcome back to STRØM, the Christmas edition. And I want to wish you a very warm and also cold Christmas season. We are waiting for the snow here in Zurich, but I'm afraid this is not going to happen this year again, but who cares actually. We have cool new music to warm up your minds and your souls. And Dataruin's jam was pretty cool that we just heard. I have something else for you from a compilation titled Hope Volume 2. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this concept, but in case you don't know this compilation, it's out on Petite Victory Collective, presenting you a selection of pretty cool tracks. And one of these tracks is from a guy named Telofoils. I think he's based in Sweden, coming originally from Americas. And he was pretty active in the hardware jams groups. And I think he's preparing for the January 25 already. I read this on his homepage, telofoils.com. You will find some other information about this guy there. And his track is titled Domebook, found on Petite Victory Collective Hope Volume 2. And enjoy this track. It's a pretty cool dubby house techno track, and I enjoyed the atmosphere that he created a lot. So welcome to Domebook from Telofoils.
looks like I'm back in the pit. So cheers, guys. I hope you had a great time listening to that previous track. It was from Telofoils. You can find it on the compilation Hope Volume 2. And without waiting any further, I think we should jump on another track from that compilation. And for this one, I choose The Sleeping Prophet from Ikigai Cosmonaut. Like, the artist behind that track, she's just amazing and really fun, and she has like very positive karma, and I love it. So I thought it's about time that we give her a big shout out. Thanks for the music. Thanks for your wonderful karma. Keep on being the wonderful human you are. And thanks for making the World PVC area and virtual hangout such a good moment, because you are a big part of it. So without waiting any further, I think that we should listen to The Sleeping Prophet from Ikigai Cosmonaut. All right, people, enjoy the ride. See you in a bit.
Ikigai Cosmonaut, cool track. I really enjoyed the groove. Also taken from Hope, volume number 2. Check this compilation out, guys. Next up, we have a musician. His name is Jonathan R. Cross, and Jonathan is a techno electronic musician based in the UK, and he's doing a lot of cool improvisational stuff. You can watch everything on his YouTube channel. I think he's doing a lot of live streams as well. And yeah, he was so friendly and do a live stream, or give us a live stream that we can present you. Thank you very much, Jonathan, for doing that for us. I'm pretty curious to see what you have to show us. And yeah, just dive in. I think this was my last part for tonight's show. I wish you a very nice Christmas, guys. Happy New Year, in case we won't see us anymore. And yeah, I hope we're gonna see us next year for Sonic Playground and some other smaller events that we are going to do across Europe. And yeah, all the best from Zurich. Stay safe. And this is Jonathan R. Cross. Enjoy.
thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I just thought I would take a few minutes to walk you through my setup. So, starting over here, just off camera, is the base station. Base station 2. And then turn the volume on that, and then it also controls the microphone stuff, which is also over here, the spare synth position. Then we've got the trusty Korg monologue, which is being routed through one of these submixers, which takes stuff through the TR-8S. That's why it's got reverb on it. So yeah, and the Crave is kind of being controlled by the monologues. Whatever it plays as well. And the Swarm does its swarmy thing. That's all the aggressive sounding stuff. And fun and games. There was a bit of edge going on in there as well. And I looped the Micro Monster and the Base Station 2, and then the good old Micro Freak. Just doing a tiny little ARP. Quite a little thing. It didn't actually make much of it in the end. Yes, there was that. And then this Roland, the Yamaha CP reface on Wurlitzer and Rhodes duties. I think that was everything. Basically, the way that I approach it is I press play on stuff, as you probably saw, and then program stuff live as I go, as best I can. And every week I do a live streamed jazz / techno / jazzy sprinkles live stream where I make it up from scratch for as long as I can go, normally about an hour. We're seeing Friday together. But yeah, that's basically my setup in a nutshell. I have got an Oxy 1 on order, which hopefully will be delivered very soon, and hopefully that'll add some kind of brains to the outfit. But I'm just going to have to find a place to put it now, so I don't quite know where it's going to go. Anyway, have a great festive season, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jonathan O'Cross, and thank you again to the Petite Victory Collective for being awesome. All the best. JC Oot.
Wow, that was something, right? So Jonathan really nailed it. Like, the way he is just improvising from the beginning till the end and just vibing and bringing the jazzy vibes with the keyboards and stuff. To me, it's super inspiring. And to be honest, he's been one of the men I've been really looking up to in how to create and dive into DAWless music and more improvised stuff. So big up from Little Copenhagen, Jonathan, because you are inspiring, and I'm just really in admiration with your process, mindset, and as well good karma. So keep it going, and we will see you in the new year for sure. So it's gonna be the moment for me to round up, to say thanks for sticking around, thanks for being part of the STRØM adventure with Matthias and I. And yeah, I will be looking forward to see you guys in the new year, 2025, with, of course, a lot of new music, live jams, and new friends. So if you want to be part of it, please reach out anytime you have jams, you want to share your process, you just want to come over, say hello, and bring good vibes, reach out, and we will be happy to invite you over and listen to your music. Let's talk about the last track of the season. For you guys tonight, I choose a track from none other than Clair. So Clair, she's a good friend of mine from the internet as well. I got to meet her back, I think it was in 2020 on Instagram. And then we got to hang out in the virtual worlds through a common community called NetVio. And she's been out there doing like DJ sessions and sharing tracks, music, and good karma for quite some times. But then she just released like a full EP, 4 tracks from the circuit tracks on the fly. And I was just like grabbed all the way. So I think you guys will enjoy it as well. And Claire, if you ever see this, please keep on going, keep on creating, and enjoy the process, because you're doing great. And I for sure want to hear more music from you. So keep at it and take care. So yes, right, people, I will let you be with this last track. I wish you all a wonderful winter holidays and Happy New Year. And we are so looking forward to see you guys in 2025. All right, take all good care. See you. Bye.
Bye.